Hello, Transformers fans. It's Speedball Harrow, and today for you guys, I got a few from the Trumpeters model kit line, the Smart Kit number 3 from, of course, the Bumblebee movie, Cliffjumper. And yes, before anyone asks, no, he was not diced up, cut up, or dead out of the box. Let's put it that way. And so far, after building him, he survived. He is surviving quite well. I mean, he's not being killed, dissected, blown apart, or just dead in general. And under the first 5 minutes, of course, of building him. So, if you were all wondering that, of course. So yes, of course, if you aren't aware of this, this is a model kit and is from the brand Trumpeter, who has been doing a very interesting line of what they are calling smart kits, model kits of Transformers, which in this one's case are not really that big, because as you can see, here's my hand, and yeah, they're small, but they're very accurate. I have to give them credit for that. And as I've said, as I did with the Bumblebee and Blitzwing models, uh, I really like the build. It's fun, very accurate, very detailed. I mean, literally everything you see right now on him is just straight out of the packaging and after, of course, being built. No paint, no stickers. You just put them together and you got yourself, in this case, an Autobot lieutenant ready to fight and hopefully survive. But yeah, he's a fun little guy. Uh, I love the fact that he's so. One thing I've loved about these lines is their articulation capabilities. I mean, as you can see, guys, full 360 with no problem. He has an elbow and wrist bends, of course. He can turn his all arm right here, though, because of course, the armor. You can only move so far. Let's see. Oh, the back armor here you see can just be, turned around if you wanted to for posing and whatever. Let's see. Of course, his head's on a ball joint. You can go so far until he bumps into the armor. He does have waist. Yeah, for this size, he actually has a waist. So, as you guys can see, I can turn him about this far until he hits the armor, pretty much. Let's see. Leg, full bend up to there. His foot also has articulation due to the ball joint. And of course, you can move it all the way around if you wanted to, just because he does have a swivel up here that you can just make him sit in a chair if you wanted to. Why not? So yeah, that's about it for articulation. And oh, before I forget to mention, because I know this is asked a lot, can he transform? Unfortunately, of course, due to his size and such, no, he cannot transform. But to be fair, I mean, like I said, size-wise, I don't think he would be able to transform quite well, honestly. So yeah, besides that, let's look into his accessories. What fun stuff he comes with. Of course, being as you see right now in his hands, you have extras on open hand, just because with really nice detailing, guys. And of course, a closed fist to give those Decepticons a good knuckle sandwich, just because. And of course, his main accessory is, of course, his gun weapon. You see right here, it's really nicely detailed and it's simple to put on. You just rip off one of his hands and pop it right in, and there you go. You got Cliffjumper and his gun all ready to take out some Decepticons before they take him out, of course. Now, of course, just like with Blitzwing, I noticed you do get extra parts with this kit. I'm not sure why, but you do get extra stuff that I've put right here. But try to pop it out. As you can see right in my hand, you get extra. You get swivel parts for the legs in case you lose a thigh part or something. You can just swap them out with one of these. You get a complete waist section, which I will mention is from the original Bumblebee model kit. So if you wanted to give him a more earthly waist, you literally can. He comes with a red version of his shoulder armor. I'm not sure why, that just was in there. You get red versions of his back wing parts, as you can see. So if you don't want silver, you can give him red. And lastly, you got this part on, though I don't know what this is. It looks like the end of his gun right there, as you can see, but sorry, I'm trying to make sure it focuses, but no way to attach it. There's a peg point here, but there's no peg part to attach it with. At least not that I've seen. I could have missed it somehow along the way, but no, not that I know of. So yeah, you got some leftover parts for that, so, in case you guys want to have some fun. And of course, the other fun feature you get is, of course, these really nice stands that all the Trumpeter kits come with, so and that includes the logo you see, or you can attach it and detach it if you want it. And yes, if you were wondering, since yes, this is an Autobot, what about Decepticons? Yes, you do get a Decepticon logo with the package. So if you want to do either or, Shatter Glass, Betrayer, whatever. And the cool part is, simple to plug in his case, to his butt. Of course, I didn't put it in all the way. And now you can have him in epic attack poses if you wanted. As you can see, it will hold, trust me. I've had enough of these to know. And another fun feature is if you happen to have another one of their kits along with, let's just say this one for example, you can attach them, and once fully connected, you can now have a base setup where you can have your characters against each other, with each other, supporting each other, etc. Simple, easy, and a lot of fun for display purposes, of course. And other than that, yeah, that's about it. This is, like I said, a fun build. Recommended entirely, especially if you love minifigures, diorama ideas, stuff like that. This would be a fun idea for that. Because if you are wondering, since we got Blitz and Bumblebee, and of course Cliff here, and for your information, Arcee, B126, and Soundwave in the line, yes, we will probably, hopefully soon get a Shatter, Dropkick, Shockwave, Seekers, etc. like that. Pretty much most of the cast from the Bumblebee movie. So if you have any ideas for them, this would be a cool idea. Like I said, very articulate, so good poses and all that, if you're wondering. And now let's do some size comparisons really quick. We, of course, have Bumblebee in his Earth mode. And not because I don't have one yet, but because I have this one, my PPL G1 style Optimus Prime model kit, which I really like because of his scale. He lines up pretty well with the Trumpeter kits, so of course that's more fun poses, picks, etc. Stuff like that. So yeah, that's about it for today, guys. I thank you all for coming. I hope you're all enjoying your hobbies, and I'll see you later.